We're going to get behind us. You know, to play in Navy, get it behind us now and go fast forward with a team that runs things that we can adjust to and play a little faster.
I mean, how much can you really take from that game? I mean, you know where you guys are at this point.
Well, I tell you, the one thing you take away is, Navy's a real tough team. Very physically, mentally tough team, and so really, for us, it was a great challenge to get us mentally ready to go into the season. So I think in a good way it helped us prepare. We had some adversity. You like to have some adversity in the first game, and we did. And we saw a lot of things that happened on the field. That's what you hope we can build off. They got a good quarterback. I mean, he's a good passer. I mean, he is. They got a big offensive line. They got two good young running backs, and so it'll be typical pro-type offense with a little East Coast flavor to it. You know what I mean? So it'll be a good challenge.
He played really well for his first game. I think he only had like 4 incompletions. 3. Yeah, something like that. And I mean, everybody's going to point towards the pick because they're going to, some people might want to nitpick him, but I thought he played great. And like you said, he's very poised, and he always has a voice in the huddle. For a young guy coming in, never having started a game, he kind of embraces that leadership role, and he's not afraid to, speak up. I mean, there's nothing like playing here at night. Nothing like it. I mean, the stadium's going to be packed. It's going to be loud, fireworks, lights. It's just an awesome environment, and if you can't get amped up for that, I don't know what can excite you for a game. First and foremost, they are really talented. They got some good players, and when they go, they're really good. So you got to be on your game, and you got to be prepared for that. Their ends are quick, fast twitch guys, and they got some big strong guys, big stout guys in the middle, and they're kind of similar to guys that we practice against every day, as far as body type.
It was a first game where there was kind of growing pains. A lot of guys playing for the first time, so a lot of times the team's greatest improvement is from game 1 to game 2. And being as young as we are in some areas and as inexperienced as we are in some areas, this is a huge week for us because you got a chance to develop this offense during spring, during fall camp, and then you go out the first game and you're going to have some of those mistakes that are kind of eyes big, first time playing really, and now it's time to grow through that, develop through that, and come out Saturday and show that improvement that was made.
I think the biggest thing that we can take away from playing an offense like Navy's is the discipline that it takes to play them, and that'll carry in. And also, the demeanor you have to have, because obviously you're going to get hit with some stuff, and it's going to be a little bit different than what you're used to, but being able to walk off the field after a drive with your head held high and still being able to make adjustments on the sideline. Darren's a really hardworking and aggressive guy. And so he was not just going to sit around and let people just come in and play if he thinks that he can do something. He worked extremely hard in the off season to put on the weight that the coaches wanted him to. He took a lot of time in the film room also. And I think that it was a humbling experience for him to sit back and watch for a year when he was a guy who was a star player at his high school. So I think that also helped with his maturity and his development. Right now we look at him as one of the guys that we need to play really well. I think this is a good chance for the defense to showcase everything we've been working on through spring with our new defense and everything. Last game was a little bit watered down in what we were doing, and we couldn't really run our base stuff against them. But right now we're in there preparing game plan with our base defense, and we're ready to show everybody what we can do now.
Like I said before, competitive. I just like to compete, no matter who has how many stars or whatever. I don't care about that. I just was going to come here and compete. And Coach Meyer recruited me because he knows I'm a competitor, and that's really it. Honestly, just go out and work my tail off.
I'm actually in our regular defense now, so I guess all the talk that people have been hearing, I guess we'll see it on a Saturday night. I'm excited. We're excited, and we're going to go have a week of practice and see the final product on Saturday.
The team kind of was down when we found out Braxton was out for the season. And obviously, missing a player like that for this team is very devastating. But we had to move on. We're going to play the game without him. And I think JT is taking that step. We're filling his shoes. We're throwing the ball and things in that nature. And for speaking on the receivers, we knew how good JT was, and we're just going to continue to work with him and get him confident as possible.